Hey YouTube, it is a Monday, September, no, it is a Monday, August the 27th, yes, might as well be September though, albeit it'll be 100 degrees for the next couple of days, so yay summer, hold on. I was off all last week. My little one had to have a surgical procedure. She is well. She was freaking out when she woke up because she wanted to be awake. She didn't know she would be sleeping through the process. She was quite angry at me. I thought she would be awake for them to see for her to see them take the meat out. Was very annoyed that she fell asleep because I gave her a little like giggle juice, as I called it, which made her really relax and go to sleep, you know, just relax before they gave her the anesthesia. But apparently her big highlight was rolling in the hospital bed. She went into it the whole like month before. I told her, I don't know why I did this, I told her about her surgery and what was going to happen, and she on her own found I have no idea. She's 4, doesn't know how to read. No, excuse me, she's 5. The other day she's like, Mommy, I'm 6 actually. I'm like, no, actually you're 5. She's like, no, I'm 6 actually. Anyway, she is 5, does not know how to read, but somehow found little kids who are going into surgical procedures and what they do. I kind of think I know how she found it, but anyway, that's a long story. So I guess the thing that stood out to her the most was rolling around the hospital halls in the bed, and she wanted to do that. And apparently she must have fell asleep. When I left her, they were rolling her out and she was singing Oceans by Hillsong. You know, she was a little loopy and she was singing, so she must not have remembered it. And they had told her she was going to get a princess oxygen mask or whatever that thing is that they put on, and then she was just so excited, woke up in the recovery room bawling. She didn't ride the bed. She fell asleep. They didn't put the oxygen mask on her. She fell asleep. She didn't see the IV needle going in. She was so upset about that, and upset that she couldn't see them take the meat out. Then it was that, and then upset that she couldn't stay overnight in the hospital. I have a very strange child. Everyone's like, oh, maybe you'll be a doctor. Everyone was so surprised. They're like, I never heard that before. And she was just, you know, how people wake up differently. I know I woke up, I was pulling stuff out. But she just was very annoyed that she wasn't awake for the procedure. So that's what I was doing last week. I was attending to my little queen's every request, you know. I was the peon. And so the servant, if you will, and that's where I was. So I wasn't up to, I didn't go to work, number one. And I do have little bits and pieces. I'm trying to vlog. Is that a bug? Okay, it isn't. All these black spots on the wall. I have a couple of videos down the pike, which should be coming up shortly. And yeah, so let us get to the outfit really quickly. As I said, it is 100 degrees outside. In here it is -2. So I have my cream cotton Old Navy long sweater, and this dress is from like a New York boutique that's like no longer around. I think the designer of the dress is called Casting. I always try to bring this dress out every summer. Love it. And my orange Zara shoes. Pulled out my little MCM. I realized I haven't worn it all summer, and the summer is pretty much done this week because kids go back to school next week. So wore my little MCM baby. The old shades and my heart. What do you call this? Heart Pandora bracelet, and with a new little dangle there from Rue La La. Love it. Yeah, Apple Watch, just rings, Zoe Chico ring, Etsy ring, a little heart earring hoop from, where's that from? Overstock. And then if we can see under all of this fur, half moon stud and heart stud by, who are these by? Catbird NYC. So yeah, that is it. I'm actually going to get prepared for the heat. It's so funny because when you walk out of this building into the heat, it literally slaps you in the face. So, not that I mind at all. So yeah, that is it for today, guys. I will be talking to you. That was not as fabulous as I wanted it to be. I'll be talking to you tomorrow. Take care. Bye. Hey YouTube, it is Tuesday the 28th, and I am here to talk to you. I want to talk to you guys a little bit. I want to talk to you guys because you guys are on YouTube. Most of you will know what I'm going to talk about, and most of you are human. So it relates to everyone, really. Before I get into it, let's just do a quick outfit of the day because this is what most of you here are here for. I'm wearing this dress from Zara, off the shoulder. Very annoying because it doesn't stay off the shoulder. It's like it constantly moves and you constantly have to fix it, and it's just so annoying. But it was 100 degrees outside, and this dress is really one of the rare, like, breathable dresses that I have. It has pockets. I love it. With my Zara blue mules, the Victoria's Secret bras with the Victoria's Secret signature strap. This is still wearing the MCM a Bebe Boo backpack with my Dior's. What else? Jewelry, just my staple Chanel. You see? Every time you move, it either pops up. It's like so dumb. Anyway, Chanel necklace, star necklace that everyone likes so much and has been asking me where I got it. Once again, it is a gift from my very sweet Jane here on YouTube. And I love it. It's like a little star, and I have a sneaky suspicion that this might be real gold. I have not taken this thing off. I shower with it. I sleep in it. I love it. And it's not even hinting about turning. And I think the Jane, if you watch this, correct me if I'm wrong down below, because a lot of people have been asking me. I think the brand, if you remember, is Nadiri or Nadri, N-A-D-R-I, Natori, something like that. I'm so sorry. I threw the packaging away, but I'm pretty sure I saw this brand at Nordstrom. Pretty sure. That's that. Apple Watch, pink bracelet, Pandora rings, Zoe Chico ring, and same earrings as yesterday. Okay. Yeah, and then when I work in corporate America, which means boring clothing for the most part, in a law firm. So when I'm inside, I just kind of do this with the cardigan. Not only because, you know, I don't want to show my bra straps, but it's freezing in here. So for this dress, because of the stupid off the shoulder, I just throw it around my shoulders and it works. Otherwise, you know, if I'm wearing a sleeveless dress, a strapless dress, I'll just wear it inside and take it off for lunch hour because I spend most of my life at work. So I'm going to dress and have fun. Okay, so moving along, because I don't know how long this talk/rant is going to take, and it is on the great debate and discussion of racism and the beauty community. My first YouTube video ever, I watched after my daughter was born, and when I was coming back to work because I was so tired, I looked horrible, my skin was gray, you know, I was just tired, and I looked at the first YouTube video I found that I actually liked was Jaclyn Hill. Loved her. I mean, this is like a couple of years ago when she was in her kitchen, and I loved her. I thought she was quirky and pretty. She had the big eyes and this and that, and she did all MAC, and that's what I had, so I followed her. And fast forwarding many years, not even many years, like maybe 3 or 4 years, maybe 5 years, 6 years, 5 or 6 years later, she has become morphed through Morphe, morphed into what she is today. I do not know her personally. I can only, you know, surmise what I see. Now, apparently, for you guys who are in, that is to say, I do not follow her anymore. I don't follow any of the big YouTuber, beauty vloggers anymore. Just for my own personal opinions of whatever. Marlena of Makeup Geek has just released a video, and I'm just bored at work and chewing on a Twizzler, and I'm like, and I keep watch through other videos, and I'm watching other people mentioning what's going on in the beauty community, and I'm like, what? I'm bored. Let me just see what's going on. First video I come across is Marlena, and she just put out a new video. I'm not sure when, but it was sometime in the last couple of days, and she's going on about how much some of these YouTubers make. And my mind is blown. And I knew they had to be making a lot of money, because these people are coming up with these $1 million houses and cars and, closets like as big as this room, filled with designer things. And I'm kind of like, oh, wow, yay. But she's going on about how they make $60,000 for a video, $20,000 for an Instagram post. And I was like, I'm sorry, no. 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 And I have like little sticky notes on this, because I need to cover everything. And you know me, I go off into tangents. I'm just floored. I knew they had to be getting paid lots of money, but to have it actually put out there in black and white is really eye-opening to me. And it's just, even like I told you maybe a couple of weeks ago, how I had stopped following these people that do these massive unboxings like pretty much every day. The amount of unboxings that they do equals pretty much something every day. And not only is it, for me, this is my channel, and I'm just talking to you guys. Some of you guys, I consider my internet friends. And if you disagree with me, that's fine. That's fine. We can have a discussion. That's not a problem. I don't, I'm not one of those people that you have to praise me every single comment. If you're like, Amy, what is that, Amy? I'll be like, well, maybe I like it. Yeah, maybe I'll like it, and maybe I'll be like, she's right. What the hell was I thinking? I just don't think of myself that important. And, number one. Number two, if someone is giving you good advice, you can take it. And if it's not good advice, be like, all right. All I ask is just don't be rude or obnoxious about it, because then you've just rendered whatever advice you're giving it's just useless at that point. Anyway, you see, I'm going off into tangents. What was I saying? Yeah, so I had to unsubscribe, and like I said, about a year or two ago, I stopped subscribing to Jacqueline and Laura Lee, and there's so many that I was just like, I just felt that they weren't what I followed them for to begin with, and so I was just, I'm out, so that's that. But now learning that they can that they do make this amount of money, is just really, it's amazing. I mean, go them. But as someone who's like barely chugging by, and these people are living it up in $1 million homes and cars, and sometimes throwing stuff to us who are actually paying for this stuff, and it's crap. That's no. These Instagrammers, in the fashion community as well, everyone is generic. They're wearing the same ugly ass sneakers. My opinion, my channel, but they're ugly ass. If those are actually, Skechers has sneakers like that. Geriatric sneakers look exactly like that. Granted, they may be all black or all white, but there's a woman on my Jersey Transit bus, my commute, who wears the same old looking Balenciaga heavy chunky sneakers. Of course, they're not Balenciaga, so it's it's a little disconcerting. And Marlena was going on about how whose fault is it? I've been watching a couple of videos now, so I don't know who said what, but someone said, who is to blame? Is it the companies who are offering this and sending these people on these lavish vacations? And don't get me wrong, I would love to go hang out in Bora Bora and live it up. Actually, maybe not, because sometimes I see these partiers and I'm like, I'm tired. But I think what I'm trying to say is that there are so many talented people in this YouTube community, whether it's beauty or fashion, that just get overlooked, and who sometimes get lost in the kerfuffle of, maybe if I do this or buy this, I'll get the views so that I can get the following, so that I can be like the people who have, and it's really sad. It really is sad, this entitlement these people start changing the way they look, the way they live, not for the best, you know. And like I said, with going back to the fashion community on YouTube and Instagram, I'm not interested in seeing the same thing. And Dior's pissed me off. They sent that saddlebag, which I had back in the day and sold it. They reimagined that saddlebag and sent it to all of these Instagrammers and huge YouTubers for free. But I'm supposed to spend my little $5,000 on that bag? No. No. I'm really, from now on, very conscious of who I support and what I support. And it's just not something that I kind of want to do anymore. And I love luxury goods. But when you're enabling something that I can't agree with, I don't know if I'm making sense. I hope I am. I have to kind of back up, you know. Yeah. So if I don't want everyone's being a doppelganger, you know, I'm trying to go through my Instagram and find people that don't look the same, not wearing the same thing. And it's very hard for the big ones, you know? So I'm like, you know what, look at this one. She's got 500 followers, and look at that. She's fabulous. She don't have to be a label whore in all of her posts. She's putting this together with that and that and that, and that speaks to me. And she's not getting sent crap, not using her own hard-earned money. Anyone can be sent luxury goods and just wear it. Anyone can do that. Where is the actual style, the passion, the teaching, the tutoring, and your own lifestyle, your own morals? And that brings me, I'm going to be going back and forth, but that brings me to now, apparently, I don't know, there's something with Jeffree Star and Laura Lee and some guy named Gabby and Manny MUA and some other person. And, you know, it's going back with the racist comments. And an aside, if you look at the people who are racist, I'm about to say something really shady, but they are the last people in the world who should be anything. How are you coming out of your mouth looking down on someone else when you are who you are? You should. I don't take apologies. Own your shit, okay? If you're a racist, be a racist. Just like my pastor used to say, if you want to be a bum, you better be the best bum ever and never work a day in your life. Own your shit. Don't come on YouTube boo-hoo. You guys have to check out this if she doesn't take it down. I didn't even look at it because apparently she monetized it and it already has like millions of views. So she's making money off this apology video. Apparently she'd gone on years ago about some, what did she say? Just nonsense. I'm not even gonna repeat. It's not even worth repeating the ignorance of people. And she's boo-hooing, crying, and I've let you down, I'm sorry, and blah, blah. Girl, please, okay? If you want to be racist, be racist. Be like, I don't like black people. Own it. Own your shit. Just like the shit that comes out of you. It's shit, so own it. Jeffree Star has some thing in the past, and I don't, he's learned and grown and blah, and blah. And like, dude, own your shit, okay? If you're racist, be racist. Don't be coming on here and... I can't stand fake apologies. You're not sorry for being a racist. You didn't know better. That's not who I've grown. That isn't, no. It's who you are as a person. It's who you are. So own it. You know? Just be like, yeah, I don't like certain people. And because, you know, because of the way they are. And that's who I am. And I'm sorry if it offends you. I can respect that more than some bullshit apology trying for me to keep you as a friend. No, you're racist, be a racist. There's plenty of racist people. Hang out with them and I'm gonna go my separate way. Now, you know, and then this is, did I check off all my just nonsense, you know? And then people using the N-word and then people wanting to I've touched on this before. Just stop using the word. Everybody, stop using the word. Stop. Just stop. 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 What else? Yeah, and that's what I told you a couple of weeks ago. I started unsubscribing from these people. Oh, yeah. So Melena or someone was saying they don't know whose fault it is for enabling these people. You may not agree with me, but my opinion is it is the subscribers. Who are these 6 million people looking up to these people? If they didn't have millions of subscribers, they wouldn't get millions of dollars for being assholes. And I'm not saying that all of them are assholes. No, not at all. So you earn your money. You've gone from the bottom up and you're honest. And this girl, make your money. But when you start being some shady character and you're pumping shit in your face, it's just, and you've got a bunch of little girls that are looking up to you. And I'm so glad my daughter is into like horror stuff. This is what she has to look at. Is that 14 minutes? Oh my God. Okay, we're going to move on. I've been talking for 14 minutes. You guys get the gist. I had to just come off and say, because some of you will know what I'm talking about. It is a YouTube community. If I go and talk to my sister, she'll be like, what? So I do blame the subscribers. Unsubscribe from these people. And then they, they're enabling this behavior. If you said it, it's like a cheater. Once a cheater, always a cheater. That's how I roll. I'm not saying that there isn't forgiveness and that some people really, come to grips with themselves and be like, oh my God, I'm a horrible person. How can I change? I'm not saying that doesn't happen. But if you're making millions of dollars and then something comes out in your past and you're boo-hooing and I'm sorry and it wasn't like this and I came from a small town and it's because of my transition, it's all bullshit to me. What do you guys think? When I edit this, I'll probably be all over the place and I'll be like, Amy, you're not coherent, but I'm pretty sure you guys can touch on. Just own your crap is all I'm saying. Own who you are. And if you don't like who you are, say that in an apology. You know what? I said these things years ago and yeah, I have grown and my God, I hate the person that I have become and I am going to change it. Instead of saying, I'm sorry, and I'm so sorry, like, oh my God, I love you guys so much. I just like so love you, and it's just not the person I am. Like, oh my God. No. No. Yeah. Well, it'll never stop. Money is power. Money speaks. But I have to be very conscious, like I said, of who and what I follow and subscribe to and what I bring into my life, because I'm trying myself to be a better person, to not be petty, to watch the things I say, because words are so important. Words come out of you. They define who you are as a person. But I don't have, will people stop using certain words that are designed to keep people down, or will people always look down their nose at another person? And incidentally, and I'll even give you an instance of my not ignorance back in the day. I'm like, something had happened and I'm like, oh my God, like, like when you call, it is automated and you have you have Spanish and you have English. I'm like, oh my God, I just, why can't I fast forward to just English? And then, it hit me. Spanish people, any bilingual person who is here in the United States speaks 2 languages. How many languages do you speak, Amy? So just by that alone, that person is excelling over you. So how dare I want to be like, why is Spanish not, English just the only option? Just those little tiny things that in life you kind of overlook. So why should, and then one of the posts, the tweets was like, that he was making a face and he's like, that face you make when your driver doesn't speak English. Dude, really? Well, you know what? Dude is making a living. He's coming here. He's making a living. Because I tell you one thing: if I went to Paris and couldn't speak the language, I'd fly my butt back to America, because that's a hard language to learn. Let me just tell you. So anyway, I'm trying to be very conscious of the things I say and even think, because we are all human beings. We all bleed the same. We all come from the same place, and we are all going in the same place, 6 feet under. Whether you believe in the afterlife or not. And if you do, even more reason to treat each other like human beings. But you know what? We live on Earth. And unfortunately, I don't think that'll ever change. But yeah, I just had to touch on those things. I'm sorry this was so long. Let me know what you guys think about this whole stuff, the racism nonsense, and then making the fake, apologies because you don't want to lose your subscribers. Just own who you are. Own it. Either own it or really want to change. Because other than that, the world is just a stagnant place. It'll be stagnant forever, and there will just never be any kind of change. Never. Do you guys are you guys interested in any beauty channels? Do you guys even know what I'm talking about? Anyway, this is going to be a very long video this week. See, I'm nuts. So, you know, see, I own that. Anyway, guys, I will be talking to you later. Take care. Bye. Hey, YouTube. It is Thursday, August 30th. I'm about to run out of here. It's 2 o'clock. My boss is like, why don't you just take off? So I'm like, I think I will. So, wanted to do a quick outfit of the day. Today I'm wearing this linen skirt from Zara. It has pockets. I love it. I love the color. I love the little gold hardware, the paper bag waist. I think my mother bought this for a birthday gift a couple of years ago. Love it. Tank top from H&M, and these shoes from Report that I've also had for a couple of years with my MCM last week to wear her. Yay. Necklace, just regular jewelry on. This is my favorite bracelet, Pandora bracelet. Pandora rings, ring from Etsy, same earrings really that I've had on. Yeah, so it's like 95 degrees outside. And wearing everything with my Miu Miu sunglasses. So I hope you guys have a great weekend. It is a long weekend for us here in the States. Nothing really planned except I have a little gathering on Sunday for my son's 4th birthday. Just a couple of his little friends and a cake. Nothing huge. And then just chilling for the rest of the 3 days before it is time to resume life as we know it. Regular life and winter. Winter is coming. So I hope you guys have a great week, and I will be talking to you next week. Take care.